Thank you. I'm probably the odd one out since I'm not presenting an active company yet. This is a tech transfer project. It's a joint initiative by myself, Walter Daalmans, the head of the CLIPS Research Center, and Tom de Smet. And even the working title texture, we're not quite sure about that. It's a play on word on the fact that we're trying to find structure behind texts. But the idea is that we want to work with big data, but we want to make it smaller towards our potential customers. The idea behind our tech transfer project is that we have a strong reputation in text analytics at the CLIPS Research Center. Over the years, we've had a number of fundamental and applied research projects, and that has led to a rather expansive text analytics tool bench. We have parsers for English, for Dutch, for other languages as well, even a few African languages. And we've written our papers, the demos are online and they're being accessed. But recently we've been noticing that there's a lot of demand from industry, particularly for social media mining, people who want to use our technology, and we are looking at ways of valorizing this opportunity. Also, our flagship project, the Amica project, which deals with cyber threats for youths on social media, also social media monitoring, pedophile detection, cyberbullying detection. Also, that has a strong valorization component, and so that's why we're looking at ways of transferring this into a commercial activity. Here's some highlights of the tool bench that we have. We have an English shallow parser. We have a Dutch parser in collaboration with the University of Tilburg and Nijmegen. We have website Styleen, where you can perform computational stylometry for Dutch. We have the Timble package, machine learning package, and then we have a quite popular package, Pattern, which can do web mining, parsing, and also sentiment analysis and opinion mining. And over the years, we've also developed quite a few data sets for opinion mining and personality prediction. Now, what do we want to do with that? Of course, we're not alone, and we're trying to find our place in the market. There are two ways you can go. Either we can start licensing our software packages and perform on-site installations, or we can go towards web services. Our 5-step program towards valorization has one technical component. We have chosen to go towards web services, and so now we have to implement our software as web services. There are 2 scientific components to our valorization plan. We want more fine-grained sentiment and opinion analysis, and we want to perform author profiling services as well. And then at the end, I will talk about 2 valorization steps that we envision in the very near future. Excuse me. So our first step is we have this software available, and we want to offer this to customers as web services. So they send requests and they get their analysis back. It could be biomedical text mining, it could be Dutch parsing. Of course, the advantages of web services are well known. You don't need on-site installation. Customers always get the latest access to the latest version. You shift the CPU side of things to our servers. And what we want to do with this is set up a freemium model so that some customers will be able to send a limited number of requests. If you go beyond that, we will provide a competitive payment model for that. The pattern package, which has been developed at the CLIPS Research Center mainly by Tom de Smet, is one of the top 20 most downloaded Python packages. And this is mainly due to sentiment analysis that's actually proving to be very popular in this package. Also, Pattern has been used to monitor the Belgian elections, which are always high-stake elections, and also last summer for the Kenyan election. That was a multilingual project, Swahili English. What we want to do is extend the functionality of Pattern. Pattern is free and open source. Now we want to go towards a commercial version, Pattern Plus, that has more fine-grained opinion and sentiment mining. We want to know who is saying exactly what about whom or what issue. Perhaps the most innovative part of our startup is that we also want to provide author profiling services. And you see there a URL, that's an interface where you can copy and paste a small Dutch text, and then you will get an analysis back. This has to do with word vectors, but this interface will be able to guess whether you're a woman or a man, whether you were writing a social text or if it was a fictional text. And we have a lot of software available for gender prediction, age prediction, personality prediction, for instance, the difference between extroverted and introverted people. Of course, regional features are also important, and we also want to look at online behavior. And so the combination of these author profiling services and the sentiment services can give us some insight into what particular types of people, in terms of age or in terms of personality, are thinking about particular products or political parties or people and the like. Those web services will first generate, at least we hope so, some revenue, but we want to increase this by also working towards customization and provide custom web services for companies or customers with very specific needs. And what we will be doing for them is scraping data for them, or they can also deliver their data, and we will retrain our model. So there's a big domain adaptation component there as well. We are looking at business to business, of course, social media watchers, text mining for small and medium enterprises at first, e-commerce players, social media monitoring, brand watching, directed advertising. Those are the type of clients that we envision. Which brings me to the last valorization step, the little big data concept. At CLIPS Research Center, we are affiliated with the Department of Linguistics. So we are not ICT people per se, but we do, of course, use the technology. What we want to do is provide data and text mining projects for small and medium enterprises from A to Z. What we are trying to achieve there is that we will do the number crunching, but it will be behind the scenes. It is intended for maybe those companies that don't have a strong ICT department, the non-technological savvy customers, but those people who do realize that big data has advantages, but they don't know how to do it. What we will do is take their question, their project, and finish it from A to Z, provide human intelligible reports, and also, and I think that's the most important part here, we want to work with personas. We want to, for instance, company A wants to know what are our customers like. We will present a number of personas. Your typical customer is a 30-year-old female that's introverted and is living in a particular region in Belgium. Something like that. So that is what we mean by little big data. It is still big data, it's still number crunching, but we are reducing it to provide a service to the non-technological savvy customers. We are currently setting this up, and this is a time frame. Everything is planned for 2014, but of course we're already working very hard behind the scenes. We envision that we can start up our commercial activities in the second half of 2014. And in the meantime, of course, we are interested in talking to industrial partners, also academic partners, of course, launching customers. That would be very nice to find. Business developers, we are people from academia and we are not necessarily business savvy, so it would be nice to find people that can help us with that as well. And of course, investors, that would be a very nice thing to find as well. Thank you.